So we'll start for today at least. Let them come. Whoever wants to join, let them join. I hope you are able to hear me. Nikita, audible आहे?
हो आहे.
Okay, fine. So I think day 8 video half only for those who are sitting offline or who are online. Only those people were able to hear it. I feel other people were not able to hear it. So nothing to worry. We'll do one thing. We are creating one project I told, right? That is portfolio website, where you will be writing about yourself and you will be basically displaying your name and all, your skills and all. So we'll be basically building that project, right? That time I will teach all those concepts which we have, which I told that in that video. Okay, what we actually discussed is about Bootstrap. Again, very important concepts because it will help you for responsive design. I think we have discussed about this point, right? Bootstrap, whole point of Bootstrap is basically for responsive design. That's it. Okay, so we'll discuss about that afterwards. For now, I'll tell you one important concept. Okay, but because I'll tell you why. See, however, if we build this project also, okay, this project whatever we are going to build, right, this we are not going to keep it in this laptop, right? I told you that there is something called as, I'm not sure if I have told it, but there is something called as Git and Github. If you all are aware, not aware, I don't know. But let's say if you build a project also, your options are you might keep your project inside your laptop, right? You will all keep your project whatever you have created inside your laptop. But the problem there is that by chance if your laptop crashes, then you will lose all the data. Correct? So again one problem is there. I'll discuss about that when I'll be teaching. But we have to learn one very important concept, which is Git and GitHub. What is Git and GitHub? I will be basically discussing, but we will discuss about Git and GitHub and then we'll try to build the portfolio website. Okay, so we will be today discussing a very important concept, Git and GitHub. This is nowhere related to your main stack development. Most people will not take this also topic, but I am taking it because I find that this is very important. Okay, if you are going and working in any companies, right, any company you work, you will find people using this thing. Okay, you will not be able to work only without team, without using Git and GitHub. So it's very important concept. Again, industrial concept, that means it will be of industrial use. That means any IT company you work on, they will be using Git and GitHub. Compulsory, I feel that they will be using. Without this, they will be not be able to manage their whole big project. Okay, so what is this Git and GitHub? We'll discuss. After finishing this, we'll try to build the portfolio website. Okay, and then we'll try to upload this portfolio website on Git and GitHub. Okay, and again one important thing, that whatever day 8 whatever part is there, right, I'll be explaining it while building the portfolio website itself. I'll take it again one time. We'll discuss about rows, columns, what is Bootstrap, and Bootstrap is all about for responsiveness we use, but Bootstrap is all about what? Classes. Everywhere you will see class names, different class names, and these class names what we talked, right, these are actually called as predefined classes, right? Predefined classes, not you creating the classes, but those classes were been already created. Those people who were sitting that day, they will understand it. Rest of the people we can basically speak about when building that website. Okay, so there is a new concept which is called as Git and GitHub. So the first question should be, what is this? Okay, so the first question is, what are you talking? What is this Git and what is this GitHub? Okay, second question is, why to use this? Okay, most common questions which you might get. Okay, so let's try to answer first of all, what is this Git and GitHub? Okay, so let's try to understand the definition part of it first, and then we'll try to understand what exactly it is. Okay, so I want you all to do one thing till now, till I explain this, please download this software on your laptop. Okay, download Git on your laptop right now. Keep it for download, and until you keep it for download, I think until it downloads, you can just listen to what is Git and Github. Okay, so open your laptop, and this Git and Github session will be a live one-on-one session. Okay, so it will be a live session where you will not be sitting and listening to me, you will be basically doing with me. Okay, so hope everyone, you all have laptop. If you all have laptop, open it, and first of all download this thing on your laptop. How to download? Just look here. If you want, go on your Google and just type download Git for Windows 10 if you are using Windows. If you are using Linux, you can download for Linux. Just open this, you will get the first website. Go on this first website, click here. For Mac, just click here. If you are using Linux, click here. If you are using Windows, just click here. If you click here, it will start downloading, and I think here it is. It has started downloading. I'll just cancel this because I have already downloaded. Yes, cancelled. So after cancelling, how to install it? To install it, just do next, 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 next. Don't change any settings. Everything, whatever is there, right? Keep it default. Just click on next, 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 and it should be installed. Okay. So just do this work. I hope online, whoever are there, you are doing. Password, huh? Work hard, dream big. Work hard? Dream big. Without space. Online, Nikita Tanvika.
हाँ कराले.
Tanvika?
हाँ, yes, downloading.
Okay, fine. So keep it to download and just listen here what I am trying to tell, because we will cover what is this Git, why is this Git important for us to read also or to learn also. So we'll try to understand this. After that, you all can basically start using Git and Github. Okay. So तुम्ही त्या दिवशी होता ह्या दिवशी when we discussed Bootstrap होता. Bootstrap तू होतीस काय? ह्यानी नव्हते? तुम्ही नव्हता काय? Dates, video, audio in I feel. हां. ओके. तूच म्हटलं मेसेज केलीस काय? ओके. सो ते मी आता सगळ्यांना सांगत होतो. डाउनलोड गिट फॉर विंडोज 10. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डाउनलोड गिट फॉर विंडोज 10. लॅपटॉप ओपन कर. वर्क हार्ड ड्रीम बिग. इफ यू वॉन्ट द पासवर्ड ऑफ Wi-Fi, work hard, dream big, without space, all small. Just connect, and because today's session will be live, you all will be doing with me. There is nothing which you all will listen. You all have to do it with me. Okay. So download, and I have just told to download the software Git. Just go on Google and type download Git for Windows 10. Okay. And the first link what you get, right? Click on Windows and download. And keep it for installation also. What is this Git and Github? I have not told right now. Okay, we have just started right now, so nothing to worry. That day, whatever you are not able to hear, right, that I will cover while building the portfolio website. Okay, so we'll be building the portfolio website, the project which I told, right. Today we were about to build that project, but I thought that if you build that project also, again this concept you must know, because that project we will not keep it on your laptop. We'll try to keep it somewhere else. Why to keep it somewhere else? Because everyone should see your website. Okay. If you keep it in your laptop, only you will be able to see it. No one else will be able to see it. So we'll upload it somewhere else where everyone will be able to see it. For that, we'll also host this. You know what is the meaning of hosting? Git. 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 You know what is the meaning of hosting? Hosting means buying a server. What is a server? What is a server? Huh? Server is a name. What is server? Fast. Online people, if you know, please answer fast. Huh? What is server? Huh? आणि काय? What is a server? But computer, no? Simple words में computer. So I am telling you that hosting means buying a computer or buying a server, and whatever program we have written, right? Whatever program we have written. Okay, we'll write some HTML and JavaScript and CSS program. Okay, that program we will have to keep it on this particular computer or on this particular server. What is the advantage of keeping it on the server? If you keep it on this server, whole world will be able to see it. Whole world will be able to see your website. For example, okay, whatever program this Facebook people have created, right? This Facebook, whatever you read, right? Even they must have written the program. Do you feel the front end part of the Facebook, whatever you use, right? The front end part of that Facebook might be developed in which languages? PHP front end. Wow. Any? Backend HTML. Any website, Facebook or Instagram. I'll open Instagram if you want to see it. Just see. Instagram I'll open. This is Instagram. Yes. This is the Instagram. Okay. I'll just click here. I'll click on inspect. Okay. Why? I'll click on view page source. I repeat again one time. This is very important point. View page source. If you click on if you just do right click and click on view page source, you will get the HTML program of that. See here. You will get the program that is used to create that page. Which page? This page. This whichever page you will be on which page you will be right click and click on view page source. If you click on that, you will get a HTML program here. Okay. Now whether this is an HTML program or no, first question. Are you able to see? HTML program hai ke nahi pehle to? HTML language is used or no here? Yes, used. CSS might be used or no? Just see and tell me. CSS used or no? मतलब Bootstrap के अंदर भी you can say Bootstrap, okay, whatever. But CSS might be used or no?
Yes.
Use no here. Why? I'll tell you. Link किया है styles. Link some CSS file is there. .css मतलब CSS नहीं है तो link किया है some CSS file. CSS is involved. And what is this? You know, whatever you are seeing, something which you see inside script is JavaScript. Okay, so which languages might be used here for the front end? I'm talking. You will not be able to get the backend program of this. Don't tell that you will be able to see backend program. No, when you right click and when you click on it, view page source, you will be able to see only the front end program of that particular page. Only that particular page. I did not get the program of whole Instagram. Okay, only this page which I am right now. Only on this page ka program I got to see. In which language it is written? First. Front end is written in which languages? Which you saw right now?
HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Good. Thanks for saying this. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You design a Facebook website, you design Instagram website, you design Twitter, you design any website, be it any website in this world, that all websites are going to use this language itself. Got this? Okay. So even if we are thinking of designing such thing, which languages we might be using for front end? Which languages we must use for front end, or which we might be using for front end? HTML, CSS, JavaScript only. Option hai. Option you have other languages? No, don't have. Where you have option? Where you have option? You can choose this language or this language. Backend, exactly. For the backend you have option. You can choose Python or some other language, but for the front end you don't have option. You'll have to choose this itself. So whatever this program we are going to write in HTML, CSS and JavaScript, this program we are going to keep it where? On the where? First, on the server. Why to keep it on the server? If you keep it on the server, whole world can see the program. I repeat, if you keep it on the server, whole world, any people in this world will be able to see or use or see your website. For example, okay. Let's say, do you agree with me that Facebook people, when they created Facebook, they must have written some program? Or Instagram, whatever they have created, right? They must have written some program. Which languages? Again, the program must be divided into two categories. One is the front end part of the program, one is the back end part of the program. Front end mein kaun se languages which they have used, we already know. We checked right now Instagram itself, right? Which languages were used? HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Back end also they must have written some, which we don't know, but they must have written some language. Now, question is, whatever this program they wrote, right, with Facebook people, whatever the program they wrote, if they keep this program on their laptop itself, okay. Now, if they keep it on their laptop itself, then can I use the Facebook website or no? I will not be able to use the Facebook website. Okay, why? Because it is there on the laptop. If you want to use it, you should go and open their laptop, then you will be able to see the program. So because of that itself, what we'll do is we will try to buy a server. Again, you might have one question here. Like server is a computer, my laptop is also a computer. If my laptop, if I keep it on my laptop, you are saying that everyone will not be able to see it. And if you keep it on the server, they'll be able to see it. How come? You got my point? Because both are computers, no? How come on this laptop that they'll not be able to see it? anyone in the world they'll not be able to see it. Only when the person who is using the laptop, only they'll be able to see it. And how come if you keep it on the server, everyone will be able to see it? Again, because there will be lots of configuration that will be done on the server side. Okay, there's something called as port forwarding, and all these things are done. This all DNS and IP address, all these thing mappings and all are done, so that server may work hoga. Okay, so if you keep your website on the server, what will happen? Anyone in this world will be able to see your website. But to see your website, what should we know? What should we know? IP address. You will remember IP address? No. Domain name. If you know domain name, your job is done. You will be able to see my website. Okay? So even we'll do the same thing. We'll try to create a website. We'll try to put this website. I'll show you how to keep it on some server. Okay? So we'll try to throw this website on some server, and some domain name will be given to our website. And if you type that domain name from now onwards on your Google, you will reach your website which you have created. You got this point? Okay. So for this all thing, we'll need some knowledge, okay, of Git and GitHub. So I'll be clearing this concept first, then we'll be going back to creating that website and then uploading it. Okay. So these are again basics. We're touching about lots of basics from maybe after 1 or 2 days, because GitHub you will have to understand properly. We'll be starting with very important concept of JavaScript. Don't remain absent for JavaScript. If you see it recorded, it's of no use according to me. Try to be at least not if offline, try to be at least online. But if you see recorded, I don't think you will be able to get it that much as these offline people or online people will be able to get it. Okay. So question आता है अभी हमको क्या सीखना है अभी? What do we want to learn? First of all, we want to learn Git and GitHub. We want to learn something called as Git and GitHub. Very simple. Okay. So have you downloaded first of all Git? Downloaded, kept it for installation. Okay, done. Now what is this? We'll see. Okay, I told you that 2 questions will be answering. What is this Git and GitHub, and why Git and GitHub? Okay, both questions are important for us. Okay, so I'll tell you what is Git and what is GitHub. Git is a version control system. Now who understood this definition? Please explain me. Version control system. Who understood this definition? Please explain me. And GitHub is a website where you can store all your projects, store all the programs, okay, all the programs of your projects, all the programs of your project. Now who understood this? Please explain me fast. 2 very important points. I cleared the definition of it. Who understood? First. Jaldi se bolo. What is Git? What is Git?
Version control.
Version control system. Okay. She is saying that it is version control system. Version control system. Who understood? Tell me fast. Explain me fast. Understood? You might be saying, you have to explain me, not I. I have come so that you can explain me, okay? Not because I have to explain you, okay? So these are all formal definitions, okay? I don't want you all to, I just want you all to understand what it is, okay? This is for namesake. If someone asks, no, what is Git, you should tell this, okay? But behind the scenes, you should understand what it is, okay? This is just for telling purpose. I am telling that Git is a version control system. And what is a GitHub? It's a website where you can store all your programs of your project. Okay, so whatever program you have written right now, till now you have written any program? Till now, till day 8, day 9, have you written any program? No? Which you have written? Login page you have done? No, that is also a program only. No, you don't say that I have not written anything till now. Then what you are doing till now if you have not written anything? Okay, so whatever programs you have written, right? So from this statement is clear for you all. So you can basically store all those programs. Now right now where you are storing all your programs? In your computer, that is in your laptop. Yes, all your programs right now you are storing where? In your laptop. Okay, So I am telling that GitHub is a place, another place where you can store it. Now the first question should be, why should I store there? Why should I store on GitHub? I am storing it where right now? On my laptop. Why to store on GitHub then? Why to store on GitHub? One reason, there are multiple reasons for it. One reason is that, first thing, tell me tomorrow if your laptop crashed. Okay, something happens to your laptop, all your program is gone. Okay, now these are very simple program, login page program, this program, that program, where might be 10 lines of code or 15 lines of code is involved. Okay, so that much pain it will not give you. But tomorrow you might be working on a company's project, some company project or a final year project, let's say. Okay, your final year project will not involve 100 lines of program. Okay, it might involve some 1000, 2000 lines of code. Okay. Now 2000 lines of program, let's say you have written. Okay, you have maybe spent 3 months to write this program. Okay, it is not like 2000 lines मैंने बैठा और टक started doing and 3000 lines got over and done. I am done. So that is not how it works. You will have to think for every line whatever you are writing, right? Whatever it shows on this, no, movies में दिखाते हैं ने, they'll sit and programmers will sit and they'll do and done, program done, executed successfully. वैसे नहीं होता real world में. Okay, don't be in that fantasy world. So to write these lines of code, no, you might take so much of time thinking, debugging, sitting, solving errors. Okay, one line you will write, then you will figure out that there is an error there, so you will solve that. Such things will be happening in real world. So let's say 3 months you took to write this 2000 lines of program, and tomorrow you have presentation now. Okay, tomorrow is a final exam, tomorrow you have presentation. Your final presentation means you understood, no? Whatever project you will be doing, right, you will have to give a demo in front of your teachers now. Okay, and you will be having 100 marks for that. Tomorrow morning you got up and you understand that your hard disk has crashed. Your hard disk, you know what is the meaning of hard disk? Okay, in your computer there is something called as hard disk. मतलब एक कुछ तो storage करने के लिए जगह है, where everything is stored. All your photos what you have kept on your laptop, all the videos where you have kept, all the softwares wherever installing, all these things is getting installed where? In the hard drive itself. Okay, there are different types of memory. Again, there is RAM, ROM, these are other things, I don't want to go there, but I am telling you that hard disk is a place where all your whatever you are storing, right, it is basically stored. So tomorrow I am saying your hard disk crashed. Hard disk crashed, that means your 2000 lines of code what you had written, that means the 3 months of struggle what you had taken to write this program all went in water within just fraction of second. Yes or no? You have any doubt? नहीं जाएगा? It will go. All your struggle of 3 months went in water. Okay, now what you will do? You will tell professor, so today morning itself, till yesterday night everything was working properly, today morning my laptop crashed, my hard disk crashed. What he will tell? He will tell, I understand, you are very sincere student, it's okay, if it crashed I'll give you 100 marks. He'll tell you like that? No, right? So this whatever storage we are doing right now is called as local storage. Okay, so this is stored only on your laptop. Okay, so it is called as local. Right now what I am talking is why to upload your program on GitHub, because it will first of all become like permanent, you can consider. Unless you delete, it will not be deleted. And don't say me that this GitHub will crash and your program will be lost. No, GitHub will not crash, your program will never be lost. Your laptop might crash, but GitHub servers, again, GitHub means what? It's a website. Okay, and on that website you're storing, that means that this website is kept on some kind of server itself. Okay, so actually you're storing somewhere in computer itself. Again, don't think that you're storing somewhere else. Again, see, whatever you're storing, right, you will have to store it on computer itself. Okay, anything you're storing, you will have to store on computer itself. So GitHub also you're storing, that means you are storing it on GitHub servers. GitHub has its own servers, that means GitHub has its own computers, and on that computers you are storing all your program. Now what is the guarantee that these servers also will not crash like my own laptop? Yes, it will not crash like your own laptop, because there are many engineers who are sitting there who are taking care of the server. Okay, it's not one person like your laptop. Okay, कुछ तो हुआ वैसे कुछ नहीं रहता. GitHub servers are very powerful and many people are sitting there who are looking after this server, so it will not crash, don't worry. So your program is now little bit in safer hands. Okay, first thing, you have a copy of the program now. Tomorrow if your laptop crashes also, You can say that I'll download it again from GitHub. Why? Because I've already uploaded it on GitHub. No, if I have uploaded on GitHub, I can say that it's fine. If it crash. मेरे पास और एक copy है. You might say that I might keep in pen drive also. Yes, you might keep in pen drive also. No problems with that also. Pen drive also might get virus. Okay, anything can happen here. Okay, that also can happen. So GitHub is where you can upload your program. One way. That is only one small aspect of looking at it. Okay, that's not the whole big story. I'll tell you more better reason why you should use GitHub. We are discussing about only what is GitHub right now. We'll speak about Git. What is Git? By now we know what we know about Git right now. Git is what? A version control system. For now we know just only that much. Okay. So come back to GitHub again. One reason what I told, why should I use GitHub? To store program, right? To store a copy of my program. To store a copy of my program. Okay, what is GitHub? It is a website where you can store all these programs. Okay, everyone, the whole world is storing all the programs on GitHub. Whole world I'm talking. There, I'll show you. We'll go back to the website, that time you'll understand. Second major reason why to store GitHub. Your final year project, okay, or tomorrow if you're working in any company, okay, you will be alone who will be working on the project, or there will be a team who will be working on the project. Any project is given, you will be alone who will be working on the project, or a team will be working on the project. Or in your final year project, you will be alone who will be working on the final year project, or a team will be working on the project. Team will be working on the project.
A team.
Yes, completely right. In corporate world, or tomorrow if you go and work for some company, there also who will be working? You not alone will be working. Your team will be there. Okay. So do you agree that everyone, let's say there is a program which we have to write. Okay, that program is of 2000 lines of program which we'll have to write. Okay, and we have a team of 3 members. Okay, do you agree that we have to divide this program, that we can say that member 1 write maybe 700 lines of program, member 2 will write some 700 lines of program, 700 lines, and member 3 will write some 600 lines of program. So something like this. How then? See, I am telling you like very simple thing. First thing we understood that in real world, we alone will be not working. We alone will be not working. We have understood this, right? A team will be working. Now there is a question there. If team is working, let's consider team is working. Okay, how this team will work? How this team will work? Let's say we are working on a final year project. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people are there. Okay, so 8 people we are working on a final year project. Okay, so I bring one idea. Nice, we'll try to build this one. Okay, now I am giving everyone some work. You write this much part of program. Okay, this much part you should write. This much part you will be writing. This much. All will be writing. Nikita will be writing some part. Again, when someone is there, Tanvika. Tanvika is your friend. Huh? No? You had told me, no? Again one. Who had told that? Okay, forget. So Tanvika is okay. You are from Maratha Mandal, Tanvika, if I am not wrong.
Yes.
Okay, your friends have not come today for offline. They usually come for offline, I feel.
Yeah, they have sports.
Okay, sports. They are sports players, huh?
Yes.
Okay, nice. VTU sports, huh?
No, college sports.
College sports, huh? Okay. So we were discussing about team, correct? So let's say Tanvika is there, Nikita is there, and you all are there. Okay, I'll give some programs to write for you all. You all have to write some small programs. Now how you all will write? First thing, you all will write on your laptop. If I am not wrong, he will write in his laptop, you will write in your laptop, Tanvika will write in her laptop, Nikita will write on her laptop, everyone will write in your own laptops, right? Now, you all wrote, I'll assume you all wrote. Now how will you give me that program? Pen drive? Huh? You will have to give that program, maybe somehow you will give in pen drive, or else another option is you might send the file in WhatsApp. .py or .html file, you will share it on WhatsApp. Then my job is what? To collect all those programs and merge those programs. Now you just imagine how difficult task it is for me. He is written in his way, you have written in your way, everyone have written in their own way, and everyone have created separate files. Correct, no? Everyone have separate files. one program only we'll have to write. We all are writing only one program only. So how many files should be there? One file should be there. Let's say we are writing a Python program. Okay. So we are writing 1,000 lines of Python program. I told him to write 50 lines of program. You write 50, you write 50, 50, 50. Everyone write 50, 50. I'll write remaining one. I told. Okay. So you all will write 50 lines. He will send me one file. You will write 50. He will send me one file. Everyone will write 50, 50 lines and will send me one file. That means how many people are there? 8 plus 2, 10 people. 10 files I'll get. अभी मेरा काम क्या है वो 10 files I have to open, I have to cut, copy, paste here and there and form one file which contains that 1,000 lines of program. Yes or no? That is not that much simple. Okay, how much you might feeling it very simple. No, one file will not be there in a project. I'll show you. When you will go into React, no, you will find your whole React project is containing maybe 30-40 files. 30-40 files are there in one project which you are trying to build. What Instagram clone we are thinking of building now, you will understand how many files will be there. I am talking only about front end now. You will understand that backend also will come into picture afterwards. Backend will contain such again files. How many files we have now? Let's say 30 also are there. Total 60 files are there. 60 files. Which files? Who has done what modification? My head will go mad. First of all, understanding which file here, which file I have to merge where, and if I merge here and there, if I merge this side, this card, that side, no, let's think, okay. HTML program, if I put it inside some backend wala, and backend if I put it by mistake in front end, whole software will go mad. Correct, no? So to avoid this problem, okay, to learn to work in a team, okay, team building of software, you will be using GitHub. It will help you for building software in a team. Okay, building, I'll just write like this. It will help you to build software itself, okay, or to write programs. It will help you to build software in a team. Okay, how to do it we'll see, but it will help you to do it. Okay, who will help you? Git and GitHub will help you. Both will help you out. Okay, and Git and GitHub will, this whatever I am telling you right now, right, these two things I am telling you about Git and GitHub. Okay, so they, ये क्या हुआ? It will just help you. It will help you to build software. Come on. It will just help you to build software in a team. Fine. It will just help you to build software. It will just help you to build the software in a team. Okay, this is another reason which you will be using Git and GitHub. We discussed about why Git and GitHub. Okay, very few points we have discussed again. It will help you to store a copy again. Who will help you to store a copy? GitHub. Okay, and GitHub will also help you to build the software in a team. Okay, so this is why we will be choosing GitHub. Again, what is this Git then? Okay, Git, as I told, it's a version control system. Okay, what is this version control system and why it is important for us? There is a big problem in this whole software industry. Okay, so whole software industry, whatever is there, right, whole software, you just notice one thing in software industry. Okay, after few months there is something what you will be getting which is called as updates. If you have noticed any app what is there, right, any website what you see, right, Facebook was not the way it was looking in 1990 2000 something and all. Okay, it is different. Why? Because some updates they have launched. What are these updates? Maybe some modifications, some extra features they have added, extra features whatever they will add, right, and they will send you to a new user that maybe some security patches, someone has hacked something, so they will resolve that issue and they will try to send an update. So updates are nothing but some extra features what have been added, or some security reasons, whatever, some security thefts what had happened, right, that has been patched and then it is being given some extra improvements in the software that has been done. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is this whole software industry whatever is there, right, this will work on updates. Okay, so let's say we itself are building one software. Okay, so we all are developers right now, we all are programmers and we are working on one software. Okay, so let's say we launched one mobile application maybe in 2016. In 2016 we launched one mobile application. Okay, so in 2017 we gave one, this is called as version 1. Okay, version 1 of a mobile app. This let's call that we give another update. What is this update containing? It is containing some extra features. Maybe last time like button was not there, this time we have added like button. Okay, maybe 2018 or 2020, let's consider 2020 we added few more extra features. We'll call this as version 3. Okay, so we added few more extra features, like maybe you can create reels inside this mobile app. You can create reels, the Instagram reels, whatever are there, right, such kind of reels you can create. In 2021 we added new features like maybe disappearing story, which application has this feature? WhatsApp has. After 24 hours it will be गायब. Again Instagram, Instagram के अंदर भी है. Again कहाँ से पॉपुलर हुआ था, कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था ये कॉन्सेप्ट? नहीं. Okay, it started with Snapchat. Some people were using Snapchat because only whatever they share, right, it gets deleted. मतलब it was that application where store नहीं होता कुछ भी, it will be deleted after some time. Okay, so people were using Snapchat. अभी वो उसके features copy हुआ है Instagram और WhatsApp के अंदर सब जगह पर. Okay, but it was there from since long in Snapchat. You all know Snapchat or you all use Snapchat? You all use Snapchat? No? Oh, they'll create कुत्तों के फोटो. I hope निकिता यूज करती नहीं?
करते की है.
Tanvika, you use or no?
Yes.
You use. Okay, so these offline people here, no one use. It could be great if you could share some experiences for them. So whatever they know, they'll bring some to इथं कुत्र्याचं कान येतात, तोंड येतंय, असं काय whatever filters they brought, no, all these things, that application. So what I was discussing is, you notice one thing, that any app, let it consider, not only our app which we are designing, any app whatever is there, that will be going under some kind of updates or some kind of improvements. Yes. Okay, so here there is a big problem. What is the problem? You know, the problem is how do you maintain all the different versions of the software? How do you maintain all the different versions of the software means what? Let's say I am writing this program, okay, for this software. I started writing this program in 2016. Okay, now what is the year? 2020. How many versions have been launched by now? 4 versions have been launched. Here I am telling V1, V2, V3, V4. Okay, 4 versions have been launched. Now, is it possible for me to go back to my code how it was in 2016? My question. I repeat this question again one time. Is it possible for me to go back to the same code how my code was there in 2016? Or is it possible for me to go back to the same code how it was there in 2017? Is it possible or no? I am right. I have written all this program where on my own laptop. This all program is basically written on my own laptop. Now my question is this possible for me to go back? Jaldi jaldi se bolo. What are your opinions? Just give your honest opinions. Nikita? निकिता तुमचा फायनल इयर प्रोजेक्ट होता नाही?
होय.
हाँ. So any project will not be developed in single glance. Any project you consider, it will not happen. I sat here, tak, I did project complete, done. ऐसे नहीं होता. Today you will create some part, tomorrow you will create some part, day after tomorrow you will create some part. ऐसे थोड़े, it will take a month for you to create whole project. Correct, no? Today you will write some program. In that only you will do modification, no? In that you will write some extra program or modification. Tomorrow again you will write some program inside that. You will do modification. Such steps only you will take, no? My question is, let's say such things you did. 3 months it took for you to develop one project. Is it possible for you to tell how was your code looking in the day first, or how was your code looking on day 5? Nikita? समझ लो मैं क्या मतलब? My whole point of saying is that whatever program you will be writing, any project you try to build, okay, you just experience if you want. Okay, whatever programs even you have written, right? These are all small programs. So only you are finishing in one day. But your big projects will not be finished in one day. It will take many days, no? So today you will write some part. Tomorrow you will write some part. Day after tomorrow you will write some part. After that you will write some part. Now every day you will create separate files, or in the same file you will be writing the program. Whatever project is there, in the same project you will be doing it, in the same folder you will be doing it, or every day you will create different folders. And today I created in this folder, tomorrow I will create in write in some other folder, day after tomorrow I will write in some other folder. Such things you will be doing. You will create one standard folder. Maybe you will call it as your project name. You got this point, right? You will call it as your project name, and inside that you will start creating the files and you will be writing the code. Correct, no? This way you will be doing. My question is, it took, let's say, 3 months for you to complete this project. 3 months means you must have written so many modifications you must have done in your program. Day one में कहाँ तो start होगा नहीं. Day one में you must have written only 5 lines of program. It must have started from there. But till 3 months passed, you must have done so many modifications inside that program. Maybe that 5 lines now has become 3000 lines. Correct? Slowly, every day you are adding some code, every day you are writing some program, every day you are writing some program, and it has grew up to maybe 3000 lines. Now my question is it possible for you to show me day 5 what was the program? Yeah? You will not be able to show me, because who will remember day 5 mein kaha tha? Correct, no? You will not remember day 5 what I must have written. Who knows? Now if you ask me now how much I have written, I will show you. You will say like this, no? Nikita, you got the point?
हाँ
समजलं?
समजलं. त्याच्यासाठीच गिट यूज करतात ना.
The biggest reason why you use is Git. With Git, if you use Git, no, you can tell how was the program looking on day 5 also. You can go back previous also. How was the program looking on day 1 also, you can tell. You can tell how was the program looking on day 10 also. That means if you use Git, every program ka copy will be created. That means every state of your program will be saved. On day 5 your program was looking like this. Who had written this program? Again, there are necessary chances that, I hope you will agree, right? There are necessary chances that only you will not be working on the program. There might be other people also working on the program. Yes or no? Yes. It's a teamwork, right? So many people will be working on this program. If many people are working on this program, then you must also keep a track, like who has modified the program and when. कौन भी आकर कभी भी कुछ भी कर गया तो it's very difficult, right? So you must also know who is changing the program, when he has changed the program, and all these things. A very important problem in software development is this, which I told right now, that is about versions. How do you maintain different versions of your software? Okay, today what was the status of my program? Today what is the version of my program? Tomorrow it will be different. Day after tomorrow it will be different. So every time I'll be keeping on adding some new things inside my program. Correct, no? And how do you track this? How do you know? How do you know how was my program looking? Maybe 10 years back. You got this point? Same the software development which we had done, no, from 2016 to 2021. If you use Git, you will be able to get exactly 2016 mein how was my program looking. Who had created that program? Who had written the program? What line he had added? When he had added? What time he had added? Everything you will understand if you use Git. You understanding? So management of this software becomes now much more easier. Managing all the different versions of my software will become much more easier. See, sometimes what will happen, I'll tell you. Okay, let's say you created a software. This will happen in real life. Let's say you created a software which was version 2.0. Okay, and you launched this. You send this update. Okay, let's take an example. We itself created YouTube. Let's assume, don't be in that brum. Okay, we created YouTube. Okay, then we created a new version of YouTube. In that, what new version we have added is kids feature we have added. Like वो आया था नहीं बीच में. We have added kids के लिए. YouTube Kids is there for kids, especially for kids. Okay, so let's say we have added a new feature. Okay, let's say about this feature. Before, you know, YouTube videos, now if you see YouTube videos, if you don't click on the video also, they are automatically playing. If you notice this, if you want to see, I can show you. Before it was not happening, like this. Now the YouTube videos, let's see this. Okay, they will automatically play. This video, whatever is there, right? Here, automatically is playing right now. Playing, no? I can open the sound also. There is a somewhere in your mobile I've seen. Okay, there is a sound ka symbol you will get here. If you click on that, no, it will automatically start playing also. I have not clicked on the video still. Huh? नहीं पूरा वीडियो होता है. You just see on mobile. Here it is not happening. You just open your mobile and check. अरे my mobile got switched off. Huh? Mobile will come, no? So what I'm telling is that new feature has been added. Let's say we only have added it. We only have developed Facebook, YouTube. Okay. Let's say we are adding this new feature. Okay. So let's assume we added this new feature. We launched it. Okay. Now people are using it. Everyone are using it. People liked it. They are liking it very much. Okay. Everyone are using it. Let's say 10 lakh people are using it right now. Okay, everyone are using it, and everyone likes it also. Okay, now after you launched it, let's say after 2 days of launching or after 1 day of launching, you understand that there is a big error inside this. Okay, it is crashing. Let's consider. Okay, app is crashing. Why? Because of this feature what you have added. Before the app was not crashing. App is crashing मतलब what? बीच में ये app बंद हो रहा है. Because of this feature or because of this extra program what we have written, right? Because of this program the app is crashing in between itself. Okay, you understand this. How did you understand this? Users told. Review करते हैं नहीं सब people. हाँ. So after update the app is crashing, such things, everyone started complaining. Then you got to know. अरे ये क्या तो अलग ही हुआ. Like you wanted to basically add a new feature and you added also. You must have worked for 1 year to add that feature. It's not easy. Any feature you want to add, right? It will take time to develop that. So you must have written so much lines of code. Maybe you must have written some 10,000 lines of program to add that new feature. Okay, a team might be there. A team might have sat and they must have written so much lines of program to add that new feature, and it worked also. You launched also, and afterwards you understand that अरे इसके अंदर तो बहुत बड़ा गोलमाल है. There is a big bug inside this, or there is a big error inside this, which is crashing the app. App is getting crashed or app is getting closed because of this feature. Now what you should do first? Because I'll tell you why. Billions and billions of people are watching YouTube every day. If you want to see the stats, just see here. How many minutes of video is watched on YouTube? Every day, let's say. In total, how many minutes of video have been posted? How many videos are posted on YouTube? Okay, YouTube is the third most visited website ever, second largest search engine. I don't want to know this. Time for some math. Okay, see here. Just see the stats. You will go crazy. 300 hours of video is uploaded on YouTube per minute. You got this point? Some people might say 300 hours कैसे upload हो सकता है 1 minute के अंदर? हो सकता है. See, there might be so many content creators who are creating the video. There might be so many YouTubers who are creating the video. So even I am, let's say, creating a video. Even Prajot is creating video. Even you are creating video. Same 1 minute, we all uploaded. He uploaded 1 hour video. I uploaded 1 hour video. He uploaded 1 hour video. In 1 minute, let's say, we uploaded 3 hours of video. So what the stat is saying is, every minute every minute of the day, how many hours of video is uploaded on YouTube? 300 hours. Easy nahi hai to digest. Just imagine, okay? I don't know how you might be feeling, but it's huge number. 300 hours of video per minute. You know what does that mean? Calculator का है मेरा? Calculator. 300 hours of video per minute, right? 300 hours of video per minute. एक मिनट में कितने, एक घंटे में कितना मिनट्स होता है? 60 into 60 I'll do. That means this many hours of video in one minute. 1 minute ne 1 hour. In 1 hour, how many hours of video are getting uploaded? 18,000 hours. That means in one day how many? 1 hour नहीं, 1 hour मतलब एक घंटे में कितने hours? एक घंटे में एक year, sorry, एक day में 24 hours. How much? 43,000 plus 43,000 plus hours of video are getting uploaded. 4 lakh, sorry. Oh, 4 lakh. 4 lakh hours of video is getting uploaded in how much time? In one day, only one day. Just imagine, maybe by 2018 to 2020, how much hours of video might be uploaded on YouTube. So only are able to get so much content on YouTube. This much people are uploading the video, we are talking only. How many people are seeing the video still, that we have not discussed. You are getting the point, right? Only this much people are uploading the video on the YouTube. Okay. Now let's see how many people are seeing the video also on YouTube. How many people watch YouTube? One here, again one stat. YouTube has 122 million active users. Okay, and what is this? 1 billion hours of content is watched across the whole world every day. You know what is 1 billion? You know what is 1 billion? 100 crores. 9 zeros will come. 9 zeros will come. 100 crores, why they are saying? Because 1 crore matlab 7 zeros will come. 100 crores matlab 9 zeros will come. Okay. 100 crores of videos, 100 crores of hours of videos are getting watched every day. Every day. You are getting this point? So 100 crore hours of video is getting watched. All these people might be seeing some kind of other ads. ऐसा नो किसको तो ऐड दिखाई देगा नहीं, तो ऐड दिखाई देगा मतलब YouTube को पैसे आ रहे हैं. See how do they earn? YouTube earns is through advertisement. Whatever ads you are seeing on the YouTube, right, while watching the video, to that itself it earns. Okay, so how much they might be earning? Yes or no? You're getting the point, right? So many hours of video. You watch 5-minute video, you will see one ad, and we are talking about 1 billion hours of video. How many ads might come? You're getting the point? You watch a 2-minute video also, you will get ad. Okay, and we are talking about so many hours of video, you will get so many ads. Now, do you understand this fact now? How much money YouTube might be earning in one day? We can search that also. I don't know if I can get that stat, but how much money YouTube will make in one day? How much money YouTube makes in a day? How much YouTube earns per day? You know this Quora website I have already told about. I think this very good website. About this is a huge number. I don't know to calculate this. It reaches roughly this much users and delivers this much page views each month. It is estimated that monthly revenue is this much. This is in dollars. $1 is roughly around 70 rupees. So कितना है? 3 zeros. This is 9 zeros. 1 billion है. $1 billion. That is 1 billion is $1 billion is different. $1 billion is different. $1 billion. That means 1 billion into $1 billion in Indian rupees is a huge amount. 7,500 crores. See, that means they are earning 7,500 crores. How much this much? That much they are earning. This is again rough calculation. 1 billion dollars in rupees. This is 74,000 crore roughly. 74,000 crore, nahi? 7,400 crores. Okay, 7,400 crores of revenue they are making. Correct, huh? If I am not wrong. Who can calculate first of all that? Many people might not be able to calculate itself that number. 3 zeros. This is lakh. 5 lakh. This is 5 lakh 52. How much it is? Don't know. It is around 7.4 thousand, roughly around that. That much, how much? Crores. That much crores of revenue they are making. Now just imagine. 2 days if YouTube is off. 2 days कुछ तो हुआ, YouTube crash हुआ, बंद हुआ. How much loss they are going to bear? You understanding? You are getting this point, huh? कि how much loss it might happen. तो यहाँ पर वैसे ही हुआ नहीं. We created this YouTube and we launched a new feature, but उल्टा पड़ गया वो. You're getting this point? उल्टा आ गया तो उसके वजह से error आ रहा है and we might be now company will blame us who has launched the feature, no, whoever manager is there, right? He will be caught hold कि क्या तो किया और क्या तो हुआ, तो because company is doing some huge loss. तो इसके लिए don't you feel that now somehow first of all either we have two things to do now. One, first of all solve the error option, solve the error, or second, revert back. Revert back means what? How it was before, make it like that. You are getting this point? Because there might be chances that you don't know how much time it might take to solve the error. Sometimes it might happen faster, sometimes it may not happen faster. You don't know. Can you tell when your simple error itself, you don't know how much time may solve hoga karko. What you will tell such big error? Because here, you know how much lines of program is there to create YouTube. Just see. How many lines of program? Don't get afraid because of this. Even you can write program to create YouTube. Lines of program. How many lines of program? How many lines of program does it take to make Google? 2 billion lines. Okay, to make Google. Okay, so YouTube also must be somewhere, if not 2 billion because it's a huge search engine, but at least let's say some part. 2 billion is too much, huh? 2 billion basic. Now you saw, no, 1 billion basically means that 7.4 thousand crore. 2 billion is too much. Okay, so that much lines of program is there. Now, first of all, who is that person who will understand where is the error inside this? You got my point? एवढे मोठे program, that means one file might be not there. कितनी तर hundreds and hundreds of thousands of files might be there in that whole project of YouTube. Now, it's very difficult to figure out where the mistake is first of all. You are getting this point? Option number 1 is find out the error and resolve it. Second option is what? Revert back. We'll solve it. Afterwards we'll solve it. But first of all, revert it. Let them users use. If this feature also is not there, then also the app will work, right? The app was working. Without this feature, the app was not crashing. It was working well. So just revert it back. Which is easier one? Which is easier to do inside this? Revert back. Revert back is much easier. You know why? Because you don't know how much time it might take to solve the error. Just revert it back. Afterwards you sit solving. No. Because however the code will be there on your laptop. No. So inside your laptop you start figuring out. But first of all, the production level, there are these two things which will work. Okay, one is called as development. This will be there. Development environment will be there. Okay, and one is production environment. What we'll do now, as a programmer, we'll first of all work on development. Development means on our laptop. Okay, if everything works on our laptop, then we'll push this same code. We'll try to push this same code or upload the same code on the production environment. Production environment means where? On servers. Just understand this. Okay, there are these two types of environments. Okay, development environment means what? Whatever code you are writing, a place where you are writing on your own laptop. That is development purpose. Okay, only for development purpose. And everything, if works properly, then only will push on production. Now, do you understand one more important thing? Unless it is tested properly on development, never push on production. You're getting this point? Unless it is working properly on development, never push on production. Why? Because people are using on production. Production means what? It is live. People are using it. Development people will not use. Development only you will use. It is there on your laptop. You're getting this point? Development means only you will be using it. Why? Because it's there on only your laptop. But production means where that code is there? On the server. If it is on the server, that means whole world is seeing it. Whole world is using it. And if whole world is using it, that time it should not crash. No. You just think, if every time YouTube crashes, will you use it? No, you will not use it, because bad user experience, right? So same thing. We check, we make sure that everything is first of all working on development. We'll do unit testing. There is something called as testing which we'll do here. If all tests are cleared, then we'll push it on production. Okay? So most of the problems in production it will not happen, but there might be some problems which might occur. Maybe sometimes it will happen like this. It worked on development, it did not work on production. It will happen. I have faced. Okay, so I'm telling. It will happen like this. Okay, but then you will start blaming. अरे नहीं, मेरे laptop में work हो रहा है. But these people, what they will say? No, it is not working here. See here, come and see here. It is not working. But you are telling, अरे नहीं, हो रहा है, मेरे laptop में हो रहा है. I'll show you if you want. But why it is not working then here? Again, there are lots of reasons for it. There is one new field itself which will come into picture here, which is DevOps. In whole CS, there is a new field which is DevOps, development and operation. Development plus operation. Huge salary, huge big scope is there for this field in CS. You know about web development, right? You might be heard of web development. You heard of AI and ML? AI and ML, machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, that one field is there. Very trending in right now in CS at least. You know, another thing is there, blockchain. There is another field in CS which is blockchain, which can help you solve corruption and all. Okay, there are lots of such fields. There is another field in CS which is DevOps, very popular, and I'm telling you, huge salary also is there. Okay, you can get paid like 30 lakhs, 40 lakh rupees as a fresher. As a fresher, out of college when you will go, right? If you have skills, you can get good pay, that much pay and all. For web development also, you can get paid if you are really done good, if you are really good at it. SD1 developer salary for Amazon and all, it's around starts from 15 lakhs to 27 lakhs for full stack developer or web developer, software engineer. Okay, around 27 lakhs per year. That means around more than 2 lakhs per month. Okay, so more you will get in DevOps and all. Okay, where this problem we solve, blaming work. Okay, he will tell it is working here, he will tell it is not working here. This whatever is there, right? In between comes DevOps. If DevOps come into picture, it will work everywhere. Okay, this blaming work will not happen. It will work everywhere. You got this point? The main biggest problem. So what we decided, what should we take a decision to revert back? Okay, so question is now how to revert back. Question is how to revert back. Do you know where you have done code changes? Just think, just take 2 minutes, think on this, how to revert back. Revert back means what? See here. Okay. Before we added the feature, maybe we must have a program, maybe like 1 lakh lines. Let's assume. Okay, 1 lakh lines of program was there, and maybe there was 100 files. Okay, 100 files were there before we adding this feature. Okay, after adding the feature, the program has become 1.5 lakhs. Okay, and maybe around 130 files have total files are there. So can you tell me what is the addition which you have done? What has been added? Some extra 50,000 lines of program has been added. This is before that feature which we talked, no, YouTube feature which we discussed. Before adding that feature, this is after adding the feature. Okay, so 50,000 lines of program we have added to add that feature. One thing. Again, how many files we have created extra? 30 files. Now the demand has come, please revert back as fast as possible. Correct? Now what is the biggest problem here? Tell me. Is it like I'll do Control Z, revert back? Control Z, I'll do everything will go and revert back hota hai karko? Aise hota hai? What is the problem here? What is the problem for me to revert? हा सांग सांग ऑलमोस्ट बरोबर आहे सांग. हा तुझ्या लँग्वेज मध्ये सांग चालतंय. तुझ्याकडे आता हे प्रोग्राम आहे, हे वाला प्रोग्राम आहे तुझ्याकडे आता, बरोबर ना, हे वाला आहे. आता माझं क्वेश्चन एकच आहे, ह्याच्यामधलं कुठलं काढायचं कसं समजतं तुला? डोंट टेल मी गिट अँड गिटअप. वी डोंट नो गिट अँड गिटअप. प्रॉब्लेम गिट अँड गिटअपचं आलं नंतर, पण राईट नाव आहे मास्किंग. कसं समजणार तुला की ह्याच्यामधलं कुठलं लाईन काढू? ते समजत नाही, तेच प्रॉब्लेम आहे नाही. आय होप ऑनलाईन पीपल गॉट इट. तन्विका,
Yes.
if you did not understand you can ask. Okay, नाही तर समजला प्रॉब्लेम? समजला? What is the difficulty in reverting back? You never know, you don't know which file to remove. First of all, out of this 130 files, you don't know which file to remove, and you don't know also which line code you have added, because it's not one line code. एक line code add केलेला असला तर it's very simple, no, that maybe I must have added this one line, I'll remove that line. Here I am telling 50,000 lines of code is added. 50,000 line means you will go mad to understand first of all where what I have added म्हणून, and which file also you must have created. Now you don't tell me that I will keep on writing in one book, I have added this file, I have added this line number. Such things will not work. Okay, so for this itself, to solve all these things, we have Git and Github. Git and Github. Okay, on such big softwares when you work, right, it will help you to work with a team properly. It will help you to maintain all the different versions of this. If you could have used Git and Github, it is just like this. One line, one command you execute, done, boom, it will go back here. It will go back to previous state. Okay, it will keep a track, like so and so person had done this much lines of program on this date, so and so person added this much lines of program, and where he added program, which line he has added program, everything will be tracked, everything will be recorded. So it's very easier now to go back. There is something called as commits in GitHub. Commits means what? Every commits is like a photo of your program. Okay, so it's just like when your program was having 1 lakh of code and 100 files, that time you have taken a photo of your program. Okay, and when your program reached 1.5 lakhs and 130 lines, you have taken a photo of this program. Now it's very simple, a photo compare karo, and which file is there that you remove. So it's very simple in using Git and Github. Okay, you can revert back easily. You got this point? Commit means like you can consider like photo, taking a snapshot or a photo of your program. Okay, so why you use Git and Github, you understood first of all. What is Git? Git is basically a version control system. What is version control system? Version control system basically means it's a software which is going to help you maintain all the different versions of your software. You can track everything. Who had changed the program, when he had changed, when was the first line which was been added, where you have added the line, which line number you have added, when it was deleted, when it was added, everything will be tracked. You will see it practically when you do it. Okay, Git is for that, maintaining all these different versions of the software. What is GitHub? It is a website where you will upload your project. Okay, why to upload your project there? Again, there are many reasons. One thing is your laptop might crash, so a safer copy will be there on GitHub. Second reason is, if it is on your laptop, only you will be able to see it. If you want to show your interviewer, okay, then you will have to take your laptop and go. But if it is on GitHub, anyone in the world can see. Okay, so I'll just show you. Let's type GitHub. You will not get this website. See here, all these projects which we have done. Okay, you will find all. I'll show you it. Here, this side what you see, right? All the different types of projects that have been done. Okay, all these copies are there. And you know what? Anyone in this world can see this. Even you on your laptop can see all these projects which we have done. So this is the advantage what you get. It's open. If you want to keep it private, you can keep it private also. That also this is there. Feature is there. If you want to show some code, maybe some company's personal projects which are working, right? You don't want to show it to everyone. That time you can keep it private. Okay, if you want to keep it public, you can keep it public. There is something called as open source which will come into picture. You know what is open source? Freely available. One point. Second point, open source. He says a software that is free of cost. That is called as open source. Again,
anyone can access.
What? that software?
Software or the source code, anything.
Exactly, what she told is right. She is telling that anyone can basically see the code. Which software you are using right now? Git you have downloaded, no? Did you understand the code? What code they have written to create that Git? Anywhere you saw the code? They'll give you only an application. Okay, they'll not show you code. Code will be kept hidden. No, why? Because it is they have written it. They'll charge for it. For example, Git is not chargeable because Git is open source. Okay, Git and GitHub, whatever we are talking, right? These both are open source. That means what? First of all, that software is free of cost available. You can use it. Second thing is, the program what is written to create Git and GitHub, that is also free. That also you can see. You are getting this point? You can see also that program, and also you can contribute to that program. Contribute to that program means what? Even I can add my features inside that program. You are getting this? I repeat, open source is basically those kind of softwares which are first of all freely available. Second very important point is the source code. We call in technical terms this word we use. The source code of the program is also freely available and open for everyone to see. Source code of that program means what? Source code means what? Any software, whatever program is written for to build that software, that is called a source code. Okay, for example, you created a login page. You will not show the program. Why will you show the program? Facebook is showing you their program, what they have written? No, they are showing you only their whatever they have created, the output of that program, right? Only that you are able to see, right? Instagram, if you open, you will see the Instagram program what they have written. No, right? Only the screen output of that program you will be able to see, right? So even you will be able to see the program also. That is also free of cost available. Why some softwares are there which are not open source, where you will not be able to see the program. Okay, that means the program is being kept hidden, secret. Why secret? Because they must have struggled so much to write the program. Then why they must give you free of cost? Simple, no. If I have written a software and it has taken me 3 years to build that software. Okay, then why should I give the program for you openly? Why should I give the program for you? I will charge for it. I will say that I will not give the program for you. I'll give you the software if you want, but I'll not give the program for you. Okay, you take the software and you pay me this much amount, but I will not give you the program. Why? Because if I give you the program, you will get whole power. No, you can do any changes inside that program and you can use it. So that I don't want. So I'll not give you the program. But open source are those where basically you will have the complete source code of the program. Okay, so whole source code you can see, every program, every line, how they have written that program, everything you can see in open source. And second thing is, it is free of cost. Okay, so Git and GitHub are again open source software. They are free of cost available, and also code you will be able to see. You understood why Git and GitHub? First of all, you downloaded Git. Now what you do is, today go and create an account on GitHub. I'll just log out from here. You will be able to see a page, something like this. What is written there? Where the world builds software. Whole world is on GitHub. Okay, I would say that your next resume is a GitHub account, because the GitHub account tells what kind of projects you have created, how much knowledge you have. Based upon that, I can tell you like how much you know. So your resume can be your GitHub account. If your GitHub account has really good projects and all, it shows your knowledge, how much you know. Okay, so if you display your GitHub account also to your interviewer, no, with some really good projects, even he can be impressed. Okay, so where the world builds software, millions of developers and companies build, ship and maintain their software on GitHub, the largest and the most advanced development platform in the world. You got this point? This is the place where everyone are building. How many people are there here? 73+ million developers are there who are working here, who are creating software, who are uploading software here. This is done so well. Huh? See here. How is this website built here? Now what you feel? This is static website or dynamic website? Dynamic website. You know why? Because see the amount of motion that is involved there. And again, reason why it is dynamic, because it has login feature. Login feature hua matlab kya? It is not only read only now. Now it is read plus write. Right? That means it is dynamic itself. But see the amount of animations that are going on. Animations are not possible without JavaScript. Sabhi animations, whatever are happens, right? This all is here. How beautiful it is being created. Just see. All animations and all is possible with the help of JavaScript. You're seeing how wonderfully it is being created. It takes a lot of time to create this. It doesn't happen you sat today and tuck 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 done. It will not happen like that. You create and come your account from here. Okay, tomorrow. Whatever downloaded you have done, right? Git. So let's try to see first of all. I hope you got this point first of all. By now you should be completely clear first of all what is Git and what is GitHub. What is Git? A version control system which is helping you to maintain all the different versions of your software. Okay. What is GitHub? It's a website where you can basically store all your projects or upload all your projects. Okay. Again, why to use Git and GitHub? YouTube ki story. Why to use Git and GitHub? Yes, because you wanted to maintain the different versions. You wanted to go back, revert back whenever you want. You wanted to see what was the code maybe 5 months back. One reason is that. Second thing is you wanted to work in a team. Because you wanted to work in a team, you cannot tell me I'll send the program on WhatsApp, I'll send the program on pen drive. Such things are not entertained. Okay. So again, you will be using Git and GitHub for this purpose. You understood the why aspect of it and what is Git and GitHub. Now we'll see how to use Git and GitHub. Okay. To use Git and GitHub, first of all, you will go, if you have installed it, go and search Git bash. Go and search this Git bash. If you search Git bash, you will see one terminal. One terminal will get something like this. What? Recaro? This is not a theoretical session which will be going on. You will be seeing a terminal. If you have installed Git bash, then only it will work. Okay. So first of all, what we'll be doing is, first of all, we'll set your set your account. For that, what will see, Git is all about commands. Okay, I'll be showing you one way where you can remember those commands. Okay, we'll say a way of celebrating birthday. Through that you can remember those commands very well. But first of all, we'll execute one command and we'll try to set few things. And that command is 1 minute. Where I've kept okay. I'll share you this cheat sheet. In this, all commands are there. I'll be explaining some commands. Okay, don't worry about that. But I hope you have installed. They have told your installation and all those things. Now here some setup is there. First time, only for the first time you will have to do it. After that, there is no need. Okay, just this command, whatever I'll be writing, right? Just write this. Just do the setup. Okay, write git on the terminal which you have got. Config config git config -- global user dot name git config -- global user dot name. Just write it as it is. We are doing some setup work. That's it. Okay. After this, we'll try to study the command. Username, then double quotes. Write your name. Write a name which you can basically give maybe. Write a name which is like similar to your user account. Okay, you can write your name and whatever you want. And make sure you email also you will have to write. Email also write that email address where you will be basically using it to create the GitHub account. First of all, you actually had to create a GitHub account and then you should do this. But right now, let's say you do it in your house. Okay, but right now you just do this work. But make sure whatever email address you give here, there also GitHub account also you use same email address. Okay, got this point? No? Just write a username, like I'll write maybe Gautam P. Okay, just like this I'll write. Okay, so just write this. I have already written, so I'm not writing it. Then you should write same command and hit enter after doing it. Double quotes mein likhna username, double quotes mein. What happened? Nothing should happen. Error came or I think anything happened? Error should not come. Error, nothing should happen. Nothing happened means everything went fine. काय पण होत नाही. Next line ला येते. That means everything is okay. If error comes, that means some problem is there. Next command is git config -- global dot global global user dot email and then you put the email address here and create your account with the same email address. I repeat, today go home, create your GitHub account. Whatever email address is there, just type here and hit enter. These two things are the setup work, very important, which you all have to do. Git config ---- global user.name user.email 2 times. After writing this command, hit enter. Full email, double quotes में full email, hit enter. This is done. No error. No error means all okay. Error means something problem is there. I'll share you this cheat sheet, man. Don't worry. I'll share you, everything is written here. See here. Inside this double quotes, you should write your name. Okay. So if you want, I'll just share you right now. GitHub cheat sheet. Okay, so all those commands will be there inside this cheat sheet. Okay, I've just go through this. So let's try to let's try to do some commands. Okay, let's try to understand few commands. Okay, few basic commands which you have to understand. If you have done this all things, then you are ready to work. Okay, first command, let's try to learn all this for this. Okay, first what we'll do is I'll go inside my folder, which is Mern stack, I feel. I'll just tell you some basic commands first of all, some basic Linux commands. Okay, one command is pwd. Okay, if you type pwd, using commands will be doing all these things now. Okay, pwd, it will tell you where you are right now, in which folder you are right now. You know this? pwd, present working directory. These all are commands of Linux. Okay, Linux is a different operating system. How we have Windows, right? That way we have Linux. Linux ke commands रहते हैं. pwd tells you present working directory, where you are right now, in which folder I am right now. Inside home, another folder is there. Here, how to read this? First slash means root. I repeat, first slash, what will come? That means root. Inside root, which folder is there? Home folder is there. Inside home, which folder is there? LetzzBuild folder is there. I am right now there. Okay, let's try to do a ls here. Ls means list. List all the files and the folders. In which folder I am right now? In that folder ke all the list you give. Okay, so I hope you got. Ls means here, it will give you these things. What does ls means? List all the files and the folders that are available in which folder I am right now. In which folder I was now? Inside which folder? Home, LetzzBuild. So I was inside LetzzBuild folder. Okay, not home folder. LetzzBuild is a folder that is there inside home folder. So I was inside LetzzBuild folder. Inside LetzzBuild folder, all these files and folders are there. If you see a blue color, that means it's a folder. If you see a normal color, white color, that means it's a file. Okay, you got this command? See here, same thing how to do using GUI. This is called as terminal based. Okay, or this is shell based. Okay, whatever we did now, this is called as terminal based. How to do it using GUI, graphical user interface. See here, same thing I'll get. Okay, see here, all these files are there. How to check? You will just go here. All these files are there inside LetzzBuild folder. Okay, inside LetzzBuild folder you will find all these files. This is one way to see it. Another one way to see it is type ls on terminal. If you type ls also, you will get same thing. You got this point? Blue color indicates files, white color indicates folder. Very simple. Now, if I am right now here, let's say, okay, so I want to go, let's say, inside Mern stack folder. How should I go inside Mern stack folder here? नाही, like using GUI. अला इथून जायचं असला कसं जायचं? Double click. No, if you want to go inside folder, double click, went inside. Correct? Using same thing. This is called, again, two ways are there to navigate. Two ways are there to operate. One is GUI and another one is command line. Okay, GUI means you will be using your mouse and going, double clicking all those things and all. Command line basically means no mouse will work, only keyboard. How to do the same thing there? ls I'll do, I'll see all the folders that are available here. Now, is there Mern stack folder available here? Hai ke nahi? If it is, where it is? Mern stack. Did you here hai to one stack course, it's there. How to go inside this folder? Do cd change directory, then write as it is one stack. I hit tab for auto completion. Okay, if you just write little bit thoda sa man and then hit tab key, come on, tab key, it will auto complete. Okay, went inside which folder? Now see, hit enter, went inside some folder. Which folder I went inside? How you will understand? See here. Before what it was showing? Nothing was showing, right? Nothing is showing. That means for me it was, I was inside LetzzBuild folder. Now I am inside which folder right now? Merge stack. Whatever here blue color will be showed, right? That will be basically indicating which folder you are in right now. Merge stack folder. If I want to check all the files that are present in merge stack folder, how to check? ls. We saw now the command ls. ls here. What all files and folders are there inside merge stack? All these are there. Very simple. You got this point? One is pwd, one is ls, one is cd command. If I want to create a folder now, how to create a folder? mkdir, make directory. Okay, mkdir, make the folder name. Let's say I want to create day 8 is there, day 9 I will create, day 9. Hit enter, done. If you don't get any error, that means everything is proper. I'll do ls. How to check now whether the folder is created or not? Huh? How to check? ls, here, day 9. डे 8 होता इथं पहिला फक्त, आता डे 9 पण झालं. Yeah, mkdir is used to create the directory or create the folder. Directory means folder in Linux. You got this point? Okay, fine. Let's go inside day 9. I want to go inside day 9. How? cd day 9. That means change directory to day 9. Went inside day 9. Am I inside day 9 or no? Yes. How to check? See here. Inside merge stack, inside day 9 folder I am right now. Okay, so this day 9 folder whatever I have created, right, I'll create one more directory here inside this and I will call it maybe git basics. Okay, I have created a folder which is git basics. Done. How to check whether it is created or not? ls, yes, created or not? Created or not? Git basics. Blue color any month folder created, no? I'll give my specs if you want. Huh? You want my specs? I will give. It is there, no? Just it was going down, so I took it up by pressing enter. It came there. See. If I want to clear the screen, I'll use the command clear. CLEAR you type, it will be cleared. Okay. Now assume that this let's say I'll do ls. I want to go inside git basics folder. How to go? cd git basics, tab key to auto complete. Now inside, am I inside git basics folder? Yes. I'll do ls. What is there inside git basics folder? What is there? What is there inside git basics folder? Nothing. Why nothing? Arey ls kya nahi? If you do ls, what you got answer? Nothing. Correct me? ls means what? List. If something had to be there, it will show no here, but it is not showing that. Why it is not showing? Nothing is there, so it is not showing. Okay. So very simple. Got this point, right? Perfect. Now what we are assuming, I repeat, because we have not created any project right now. If you could have created project, then I could have showed. We are assuming that this git basics is the folder which is our project folder. I repeat, I am assuming that git basics is our project folder. You are getting this point? If you want to build a new project, let's say if you want to build a portfolio website, what you will do? You will create a new folder first of all. You will create a new folder and you will name it as project name, portfolio website. And then inside that project folder, you will create all the files. You will create HTML file, you will create CSS file, you will create JavaScript file, all those files you will start creating. Correct, no? Same thing you consider right now, you created it. Let's assume. You have created. Assume, okay, git basics ke andar you have created. This is the folder and inside this folder all your program is going to be there. Now we don't have any program, but I am saying that assume some program might be there. If I want to open this folder git basics inside VS Code, I can just write here code code and hit dot and hit enter. Code space dot. It should open here. Which folder is open here? You will see here. See this corner. What is the folder name? Git minus basics. Okay. So yes, no, correct, no. This folder got opened. See here. In which folder I was in? Git basics. Whichever folder you will be here, that folder will be opening if you type code dot. Okay. I repeat, from now onwards you will be doing practically with me. I say it's not a lecture going on where you will sit listening to me. कुछ फायदा नहीं है. Only listening. You will be doing it practically with me. I hope online people also are doing with me. Okay. So this is the project folder, right? Here we are going to write all our programs. Now let's say I want to create this portfolio website, right? So I will call it as one file which I want to create, index.html. You're getting what I'm trying to say? Or let's say I'll rename it. Okay, let's say I'll close this and I will go to day 9. Day 9, instead of giving it Git basics, I'll rename it to portfolio website. Okay, portfolio website. I renamed it to portfolio website. Now this portfolio website, what is there? 1 minute. I'll do it again one time. Go inside CD, go inside merge stack, go inside day 9, go inside day 9 folder. Yes, inside day 9 folder there is a website, a portfolio folder. Go inside that. You got this point? Let me open this folder inside my VS Code. How a portfolio website is going to look, I'll show you if you want. See, something like this. Okay, where we'll be having your photo will be there, then your name, this will be there, what you are. You're a designer, or you're a full stack developer, or you're a software engineer, or you are DevOps engineer, or you are machine learning analytics, data analytics, whatever you are. Okay, that will be there. Then about you, some small lines will be there. All your social media handles will be there here. Your LinkedIn, your Facebook accounts, links will be there here. If you scroll down, you will see all your skills. Okay, here are some of my skills. Okay, so like graphic designer, I know HTML, I know CSS, I know JavaScript, I know MongoDB. Right now you don't know all these things, so whatever you know right now, that you add. But after finishing of this whole batch, go and update this portfolio website and add a few more extra skills. Like you will be adding MongoDB, you will be adding Express.js, Node.js, all these things add. Right now you cannot add there because you don't know Node.js, so you add it afterwards. I am showing you how to create it right now. Okay, then some like whatever projects you have done. I think right now you have not done any projects, so only you can add only one project there right now, login page. Okay, for now, but afterwards you will be adding some good projects, right? All those projects you can add here. Okay, so all these things will be there. That's it. And if some client work is there, that you can write here, client what says, and some again links are given here. That's it. Okay, so such things we are trying to build. Okay, this will be your portfolio website. You will not be creating like me. I will be creating mine. You will be creating yours own. Okay, why? That website will tell about you, what you are, what are your skills, what projects you have done. Okay, this is what we want to create. Like, see here also beautifully created. See this one, but you must have images like this. It will look, I know it is looking good, but you should have images like that, or else it will look bad again. See the image, background image, whatever is there, right? That is, I don't know, you all have such kind of image or no of yours. I cannot add anyone's image here. You should add your image. No, I don't have my image, at least such where background and all is proper black, and such image I don't have. See here, such kind of thing we'll try to do. We'll create a box. I think you can create this. How to create this box? Div tag. How to create this image? Div ke andar image. How to create this? H1 or whatever you use. How to create this? Again H1 or what? This you can put in paragraph. And this whatever is this, right? You go and search. There is a bar which is progress. There is a HTML tag which is called as progress, which will help you get this. If you search yes progress in HTML, you will get this also. Huh? This is percentage. Percentage means what? How much you know HTML. 100% you're confident. 100% means what? You know full advanced. CSS कितने level तक पता है? Like he is little bit, he doesn't know PHP that much. 50% पता है, 50% नहीं पता है. So that is representing skill level. Okay. Now you can write 50 everywhere. But afterwards it will keep on increasing, right? As soon as you complete this batch, that time you increase that. Okay, this you will have to update on your own afterwards. Now you don't have content to write here. See how to create it, afterwards you update it. Services will be writing like what all you know. Right now you will be writing only front end development, back end development, and full stack development. Okay, web development, same thing. Okay, we can create something like this. We'll try to create. That's not an issue for us. But you got to know, right? This is a project folder where we are going to write the program. Now tell me which files will be there inside this. Which files should I create? To create that, whatever you saw right now, which files should I create? Which programs will be there? HTML, very simple. I'll create a file which is index.html. Only one HTML file. Inside one HTML file, we'll write the whole program. Okay, index.html. Next, CSS. I'll create one file which is, let's say, style.css. Style.css. Very simple. For now, this much. JavaScript we don't know still. We have not learned. I'll not add it. Okay, so just creating these two files. HTML ke andar, I'll just go here. Now I'll tell you few shortcuts here. Exclamatory, just type exclamatory mark, hit enter. You will get basic template. And inside this, you can start writing a HTML program. Now how to write a HTML program? Very much simple. See here. How to make it simple? I'll tell you. See, I'll just remove the document and I'll write here. Maybe my portfolio website. Portfolio website. Okay, I'll write title as that. I can put an image also here. There is a link tag which can be used to add that image also. We'll write it afterwards. Okay, right now. What is the place where you will be writing everything? Yes. Let's say if I want an image now you will be not writing like this. Then you will write such things will not be doing now. Okay. What you will be doing is rather you will just write img, hit enter. Okay. So an image tag will be getting. You will get an image tag. src means write the source here. Okay. If you want h1, write only h1, hit enter. You will get h1. Write whatever text you want to write here. Shortcuts. Okay. Now let's say if you want h1 tag, inside h1 tag. Okay. I hope you are getting. If you want something like this, h1 tag. Inside h1 tag, I want a paragraph tag. Okay. Inside paragraph tag, maybe I want something like image tag. You got this point? If you want something like this, shortcut kaise karne ka? See here. Okay. First write h1. I want h1. Inside h1, use greater than symbol. Inside h1, I want which tag? Paragraph tag. So p tag, write p tag. Inside p tag, which tag I want? img tag. Hit enter. See here. Same thing happened. h1 is there, p is there, image is there. This whatever is happening, because of what it is happening. How are you able to get the shortcuts? Because of an extension which is called as emmet. Emmet is a small extension. Extension means what? A small software that has been already existing inside this VS Code, because of which you are getting the shortcuts. Emmet is an extension. Extension is a small software which is already added inside this VS Code for writing HTML and CSS faster, because of which you are getting this one. You got this point? If you wanted to create a div tag with a class name, maybe like row. Okay, so what you will write? Div dot row. See here. You are getting what I am trying to tell? If you wanted a ID, you could write something like this. Div, I feel it will work. Div hash, maybe a row. That's it. Because we know that class means dot and ID means hash. We know this thing. Dot and hash. CSS we have learned. You got this point, right? If you want to write a div tag, if you want such 5 divs, okay, what you should do? Div multiplied by 5 divs. All shortcuts. Okay. So div, I repeat, div. If you want a class name, if you want to create 2 divs, let's say 2 divs with class name maybe hello world. How to do? Div with class name hello world. Div dot hello world. Don't give space again in between anywhere here. Don't hello world. It will not work. Into, very simple. You got this point? Why I am telling? To make your code little bit faster now. Okay? Because हमको पता है अभी div tag. Same now you will get bored writing. ऐसे open करो, ऐसे close करो, put that bracket. You will forget sometimes that putting this bracket, such things and all because of that. You are understanding? This is a small program which we have written. Okay. So now how to use Git here? Most important question. The first command which you are going to see in Git is basically, first of all, check where I am right now. Do ls, I am inside which folder? My portfolio website folder, because that is the folder which folder I want to upload it on GitHub. You getting this point? Portfolio website is the folder which I want to upload on GitHub. Why that folder? Because that is the folder where all the files are there. You are getting this point, right? All your portfolio website program will be stored inside which folder? Portfolio website folder. So that program solve whatever is there inside portfolio website folder I want to upload on GitHub. First command which you have to understand is git init. Hit enter. The first command which you should understand is git init. I repeat, what this command will do is, it will convert a normal folder now into a Git folder. Converts a normal folder into a Git folder. What does it mean? Normal folder means what? Like this. Whatever you will do, right? You can right click here, you can create a folder. Right click here, new folder, maybe XYZ, hit enter, and you can write whatever programs here. You can create as much CSS files, you can create as much HTML files here. Yes or no? Yes, we can do all those things. But can we maintain all the versions that are there inside this folder? We cannot. Why? Because it's a normal folder. On your Windows also, you right click and basically create a folder. Does it mean that all the versions will be tracked? All the software kab kya hua tha, which line was added, which line was deleted, all this will be tracked inside that? No, it will not be tracked. So if you want to track it, if you want all the files inside this folder, I repeat, if you want to track all the files inside a folder to be tracked, then what you will do? You will convert that folder, that normal folder, now into a Git folder. How do you convert a normal folder into a Git folder? Git init command. Just type git init. Don't type this command anywhere. Go inside the folder which you want to convert, and only inside that folder you type this command. I repeat again one time. If you want, I'll write that. Type, we'll finish up with this command, okay? Remaining commands we'll see tomorrow. Type git init command or execute git init commands only from that folder, only and only from that folder which you want to convert, to Git folder. You got this point? Don't go and type this command inside your desktop folder. If you type this command inside your desktop folder, now your whole desktop folder will become a Git folder. That means if you add anything inside desktop, it will be tracked. If you delete anything from the desktop, it will be tracked. It will maintain all the different versions, all the different states of your changes what you are doing on desktop folder. Okay? So what I am trying to say makes sense tomorrow, more clear, more better way you understand exactly what I am trying to say this. Okay? Because we'll try to take an example, very beautiful example, and we'll try to understand. So it will be completely clear what this Git is, how this commands works and all. Okay? But important point is, don't execute this Git command everywhere. Where you will execute? Only inside that folder. Which folder you want to convert it to Git folder. Okay? So right now I wanted this folder, whichever is there, right? Portfolio website. This folder I wanted to be converted into a Git folder. So I went inside this folder first of all. First point, go inside the folder and then type git init. Okay? If I type git init here, let's say, right now I am inside which folder? Inside? Munstack. I am not inside Munstack folder. Day 9. You should not see this one. You should see the last one what is there, right? Inside that I am right now. Okay. See, day 9 is inside which folder? Munstack course. Okay. Day 9 folder is inside this Munstack course folder. Okay. So what I want to tell you is, I want to basically convert day 9, let's say, to a Git folder. How to do it? Type git init here and hit enter. Now what will happen? Day 9 folder will be converted to Git folder. Understand this properly, okay? So don't try to execute it anywhere. First see where you are executing that command. Okay? I want to only which folder you want to convert, only there you execute this. So I'll go inside maybe portfolio website, right? Portfolio website. Inside this I went and then only I wrote git init. I have already written it, so now if I write also nothing will happen because it is already created. How to understand whether it is Git created or not? Type ls. Okay, don't type only ls, type ls minus a. If you type only ls command will not show hidden files. I repeat, ls command will not list hidden files. But if you type ls minus a means what? All files. If you type ls space minus a, it will show all the hidden files. All files plus the hidden files. Now see here, there are some files that are there. Which files is that? .git file you saw. .git file, if you see in any folder, that indicates that that folder is not a normal folder. That's a Git repository. Repository means what? Folder. So that's a Git repository. I'll call it repository from now onwards, not folder. Okay, but both mean same. Okay, that is a Git folder or Git repository. If you see anywhere .git folder inside any folder, that indicates that that folder is not a normal folder. It's a Git repository. Understand this? Got this point? Is a portfolio website now a Git folder? Yes or no? Yes. That means only by typing that one command you have all the power now. How can you prove me that I have all the powers? Yes, I will prove you tomorrow. Okay. When I'll teach you some more commands, right, you will understand what powers you have. But you have all the powers of managing versions of your software. Who will modify the software? Which line he has added the program? At what date he has added? When he has added? Everything will be tracked from here on. Everything, every small change. If you add a space also, no, in your whole program. If I add a space also, no, small space, even that will be noted that he has added something. Why? If you want to by chance go to previous version, you can easily go now. You're getting this point? Don't tell me Control Z से जा सकते करको. Control Z will only work for a particular session. If you shut down your computer, Control Z will not work. You know this? If you shut down your computer and do Control Z, it will not go back. Only now if I write something and do Control Z, it will go back. Yes, I'll agree. But if I shut down my computer, it will not work. Then how many times you might shut down the computer in 3 months of building software, right? So that's not going to work. So we'll see tomorrow. Okay, remaining part. We'll finish with GitHub tomorrow. We'll be starting with portfolio website also, and we'll finish up by the end of this week. By the end of this week, we will have Sunday also class, and we'll try to finish up JavaScript also. Okay, so that from next week, Monday onwards, we'll be starting with React. Completely diving into React because we have to spend more time on React rather than only HTML, CSS and all. We'll be spending more time on React, so we'll be spending more time there. I hope you all will create an account on GitHub one thing tomorrow, and you will have this setup. Your Git environment will be set up, Git bash will be opened, all those setup work will be done, and after setting up, you will also create a folder which is portfolio website. Inside that 2 files you will create, and you will type Git init, make that a directory as a Git folder and come. Why? Tomorrow only if it is a Git folder, that time all the Git commands will work, or else it will not make any sense. Okay, you got this point? So we'll see tomorrow. Any doubts which is there, you can ask, and or else you can leave. Any doubts? Tanvika?
No.
You understood?
Yes.
Fine. Where are your friends? Oh, you told sports, right? Sorry. Nikita?
हाँ समझ गया.
Okay, चलो फिर. Thank you.
Thank you.